Key point. Read my lips. Multi-dimensional. Every manifestor must have this word in the back of their minds. You got to write this down everywhere you go. This is the code, the secret to unlocking anything you want in your life. Manifestation is instant. The reason it's instant is because you and I are multi-dimensional beings. Let me break that down. We don't exist on one plane. That's what okay, let's do science and make it like a kid could understand it. Okay? Let's see. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're going to show you the concept of multi-dimensional manifestation. So let's get some of you logged in here. So all of you get logged in. Because this is something you must know. Okay? So, alright. Multi-dimensional. A dimension has every dimension have space, time in it. Okay? Got that? Also, every dimension is compactified. It means that some dimensions are unavailable to our senses because they are on a quantum level, and they're compactified means they curl up among themselves, but there are things going on in them. This is going to teach you. I see comments, Mark, the best way to manifest money. Pay attention. This is the best way. This is probably the best manifestation video ever that you will watch today, and that you will know how to manifest every single thing instantly. All right, so let's talk about a dimension. Here we go. That's one dimension. See, flat plane. Two dimension. Three dimension. Okay, we live here. Three dimension. Four dimension up here. Time. Time is a dimension. Time has space and of course time. Five dimension. Can't draw five dimensional here. Your brain can't get it. Six dimension. No way that's gonna happen. Seven. Three dimensions. You live here. Multi-dimensional being means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's where our science ends. That's where string theory says, hey, this is all I can calculate. But I definitely suspect there's infinite other dimensions that we just haven't discovered. But let's just focus on 11 dimensions. My friends, you are in all of these dimensions at the same time. Some of these dimensions don't obey the same laws as physics as our dimensions do. That's the third dimension do. Anytime you leave the third dimension, there's nothing to hold you back. A car instantly manifests. Money pops out of nowhere. A house is there right now. You're not only in dimensions, not only in these dimensions, your things are there. There's an exact copy of you in these dimensions. Okay? So, you're in the third dimension, but you're in other dimensions. How is that possible? It's possible because you are transparent. You are energy. Your energy morphs into a three-dimensional person. When you exit right now in another dimension is just your pure energetic pattern. It will manifest as another person, and then it goes on to a different dimension where it's just energy. And yes, you can manifest 1,000, 500,000, 1,000, $10,000, and it's very simple. Since you know you are multi-dimensional beings and everything is a spirit and energy, then people here, I see people commenting for money. If you want to manifest money, you have to turn money into an energetic being. like a person, like you. You have to talk to money like it's right next to you, because it's an energetic being. Okay? Hey, How to Win Lotto says, hey Mark, I won $10,000 3 months ago. Congratulations for you. Now, money. Why are you chasing me to give me more money? Why do I have so much money? Hey, why do I love money? Money is always with me. You will get money because you have just converted the energetic pattern of money into an analytical, logical point that your brain can decode and your subconscious can see, and then it will bring more to you. So that's it. So if you want money, that's how to do money. All right. Now for anything else, it's the same concept. Now check this out. Why things manifestation is instant is because in every dimension, because you're a multidimensional being, you're automatically in experience with what you want there. The only difference is we just have to move through the dimensions we're at to focus on where our one puny brain is experiencing. Even though you're in multi-dimension at the same time, okay, you only have one avenue of awareness that your brain can see at a particular time. The human part of you does. In the other multiple dimensions, you are in higher self mode. Your higher self can become aware of everything simultaneously, but you can't because you bridged off from your higher self to a lower self of a human. So with a human, we all have what? A brain. There's no human that have 3 brains, 4 brains. It doesn't work. We have one brain, and the brain is puny. It's limited. We can only see and aware of one thing at a time, my friends. Your higher self doesn't need a brain. Brains don't require in your higher self in multi-dimensions, because everything is the brain. Everything is awareness. There's no need to calculate, to decode. Everything is all at once. The energy of the ether instantly calculates, sees everything. The closest thing that you have right now as a 3-dimensional being to what infinity and the highest probability and the possibility of the highest consciousness, highest smartness, intelligence is your subconscious mind. And that cannot even compete with your higher self. Remember, your subconscious mind processes about 1 billion bits of information per second. Your conscious mind processes about 17,000 thoughts per every 18 to 24 hours. Think about that. 1 billion bits of information per second. Your subconscious mind is infinite. It can create, it can manifest anything. And guess what? It can't even touch your higher self's abilities. That's how powerful we truly are. So when you hear you're a multidimensional being, you have to accept that so that you can turn on your multidimensional manifesting. So manifestation is instant. So if you're here in the 3D and you're manifesting something and you think it's over there, it's not there, you are fooling yourself, my friend, because it's instant. First of all, now I'm talking, but I'm reading comments at the same time. You know, so you know when I answer a comment. Here's it. But you don't need to connect to your higher self. You already connected because you're here. You just need to know how to awaken and talk and communicate. Your higher self is in the same room with you, but you're not talking. If you're not talking, what's the point? You're already connected. You're in the room. So all of you get the stigma out of your head. Oh, how do I connect? Connection is instant. It's default. So it's not about connection. It's about learning your higher self, learning the language, learning how to communicate, to talk, to listen, to watch, to observe, to take inspired action. That's what all comes down to. There's no talk. There's no connections there. All right. I've done plenty of videos on how to talk to your higher self. So go to my channel, rewatch them. This video, we won't do it in this video because I don't have time. Maybe I'll do another one. We're focusing on multidimensional manifesting, okay? So the fact that everything is already here, okay? What do you have to do to get to the dimension and bring it to? Remember, guys, we want to bring things from another dimension to the third, because that's where we live right now. That's where our bodies are experiencing things. So our manifestation. So the minute you go into your head and you go like this, what I'm visualizing winning the lottery. I see myself winning the lottery. You know what? I think I'm going to open my own business. I think I want to do trading. I think I want to do profits. I think I'm going to do this. My friends, that instantly became a manifestation. It's a tangible probability of existence that turned into an actual state of experiencing in another one of those dimensions. Not here in the 3D though. It's over there. But technically, it's still there because you're the entity, you're connected to it, right? So what's the secret? You gotta experience it, right? What's the fastest way to experience something? Go ahead, comment below. So look again, fastest way to experience something. So I made a chart. 1 dimension, 2 dimension, 3 dimension, so the same lines, and time as the 4th dimension. See? So no, the 2 squares, just because you see 1, 2, 3, 4 doesn't mean that. 3 dimensions, I'll make it simple for you. 3 dimensions, up, down, left, right, backwards, and forwards. Okay, up, down, left, right, backwards, and forwards. Okay. All right. Yes, yes. The fastest way to use your multidimensional power to bring it from something that's already manifested is called delusional manifestation. It's called acting as if and to feel like you already have it. That energy will alert the other versions, the other multidimensional versions of you. It will create what's called a quantum vibration, which will resonate to that dimension where you have it. And remember, in the field, it's a feedback loop. What goes around must come around. There's nothing that you cannot destroy energy. So what happens is, and by the way, to show you something I've been teaching and telling you guys for many, many years. Science today, as of today, groundbreaking physicists have just destructed Hawking's paradox of black holes. You know what that means? In layman's terms, Stephen Hawking and a lot of physicists, they used to say that when information gets into a black hole, nothing escapes it. Today, science has just proven, go research the article right now. Today, it has been verified that yes, information does escape a black hole in highly encrypted radiation form. All the particles seep out of black holes. So it says that space and time may be made of something else. Space and time may be emergent properties of another non-physical element that's beyond dark matter and dark energy. So, but I've been telling you guys this for years. I told you this before. I said, hey, nothing can be destroyed. Energy, when you erase something, it goes into the field and recircles as a feedback loop. So Mark's been on this a long time and he knows this stuff. So everything I'm telling you, the science is just going to catch up to it and back it up. All right? That's just breaking today. Go research it for yourself. You see what I'm talking about? It's going to turn physics upside down now. Change our whole understanding of reality now. Because the consensus was, when something goes into a black hole, it gobbles it up. Nothing, you ever remember the statement? Nothing can escape a black hole, not even light. Everything goes into the singularity, passes the event horizon. And when it gets to the singularity, now we know, a bunch of BS. It comes back out. And this is to further solidify that we do live in a hologram now. Because the information seeps back out, goes back on the 2D surface. The universe is really 2D surface where we live. And it projects down to 3-dimensional. So that even solidifies it more to show you that you truly are living in a game, a simulation. But anyway, that's easy stuff. You know that now. Now back to the multidimensional stuff, man. Now, what you do is you feel your desires. Now, when you feel your desires, you are communicating with your subconscious, which is, by the way, your subconscious hangs out more in other dimensions than the 3 dimensions. The 3 dimension is very boring to your subconscious mind. There's nothing happening in the 3D. The party, the good stuff is happening in these other infinite dimensions, because there's so much going on. It could keep it occupied. It's just chilling, watching all these infinite realities where you're rich, you're successful, you're doing your thing. That's where it likes to hang out. It only comes to the 3 dimension when you call it. When you say, hey, the only thing it does in the 3 dimension is to control your bodily systems, your heart rate, your breathing, your metabolic state, homeostasis, food digestion, immune system support, make sure everything is online. But it spends most of its time in the party cities, in where all the action is going on, in the multi-dimensions, in the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, whatever. It's there. So this is a piece of cake for your subconscious mind. So what you do is, if you just start to feel, it's like you're taking up your phone and calling your subconscious. And your subconscious is like, hey man, what's up? I'm hanging out in the 25th dimension. What's going on, Mark? Say, hey man, I'm manifesting another big lottery jackpot win, and I'm manifesting another car, I'm manifesting another more money. I'm gonna manifest that. Hey, can you come in and set it up for me? All right, man, you know the routine. Just go ahead and send me the information and I'll send it right back to you. What's the information he wants me to send? He wants me to send him what it feels like. That's what he wants me to send him. So now I'm gonna say, all right, hold on, I'm sending it to you right now. I'm gonna text it to you. Oh man, this is what it feels like. I'm acting as if. Hey, did you get it? I got it, bro. All right, I'm gonna text it back to you, and give me about 1 month, 1 week, 2 years, whatever time your higher self says. Hold on, let me call your higher self and see when it's gonna be delivered. What's up, Mark? Yeah, I just spoke to your higher self. He said the package, your manifestation is coming, but he told me I can't tell you when, but it's gonna come at a date because he has the perfect time. But he just want you to go ahead and get prepared for it, do your thing, feel it, act like it is, and just relax and chill. And then when he comes, it's, hey, wait a minute. What if it comes late? Mark, nothing comes late. It's always on time. So I just have to chill back and relax. Yeah. All right, I'm sending it to you right now. Boom. So what does he send to me right now? You know what he sends to me right now? The signs. Calling him back. Hey, subconscious. I know you're in the 25th. Where are you at now? The 120 dimension? So you just said you sent something back to me, but you just told me that my manifestation is already done, but you can't tell me the time. So what did you send to me? Hey, Mark, man, I just sent you some synchronicities, man. These synchronicities are to tell you that it's done. I'm working on it. Those are your signs. So just follow those in the meantime. Just remember to just keep acting like you have it and don't get resistance. Whoa, wait a minute. What's resistance? Man, just don't listen to your ego. I gotta go. I'm watching a show right now, man. I'm watching you in another dimension being super rich right now, man. I'll call you back. Okay. That's how it works, man. That's how it works. You get it? See how simple that is? A kid could understand how I broke it down for you guys. The analogy, that's what it works. Hey, it's working just like right now as I speak to you. So what I do, I got my subconscious on speed dial. So all I do when I want something, I decide it, I project it, I call him from the other dimension, he sends it, he starts maneuvering it and brings it to me. What shows up to you and me as time is all the energy aligning, because for something to come from another dimension to the 3 dimension, it's going to take more time, because the 3 dimension is dense. It's fluidity. It's like everything goes like this outside of any dimension. Everything goes like this when it's coming to the 3 dimension, because there's a lot of resistance, a lot of turbulence. It looks physical, so things will take a little longer to come into our dimension. But outside of our dimension, it's already instant. So this is a term. Do you need to persist in the state of having something, and how do you do that without wavering? You don't have to persist. You just have to be in a state of being. Persist means taking energy and focusing. You don't have to do that. What you have to do is just in the back of your mind, remind yourself that you're in a state of being. And the beauty about your mind is it's very, very good at adjusting. Okay? Your mind creates neuroplasticity. which means it adjusts and it makes something normal to you. It habituates. So let me give you an example of your brain's habituating pattern. I made this example before, show you how your brain can just tune stuff out to make it so you don't have to persist. All you have to do is, when you do a few times of acting as if, your brain will habituate it to you, where you're no longer putting energy to it. It's now running in the background and it feels normal to you. And I'll give you a perfect example of how your brain habituates to things that were uncomfortable at first and now it becomes comfortable. So let's say you lived in a nice, quiet area. You get a job or something, you go visit, and you're in the big city. Now you're in the big city, you go visit one of your friends, and they live in a high-rise but next to a train station. The train runs right through them, or they're right next to a train track or whatever. And every so often you hear a whole bunch of noise. The airport is close, you hear planes landing. Whoosh. The train is passing all the time. And you go visit your friend, and you say to your friend, "Man, how can you sleep with all this noise? It's just, I can't sleep." Yeah, you won't be able to sleep for a couple days. But if you spend about a week or two there, after about your second week, you won't even remember or notice the train noise or the airplanes landing. Okay, so let's say you're there now for a couple weeks. Now you call your other friend that's living in your same small town or area and say, "Come visit me." And he or she comes visit you, and they're saying to you, "How can you sleep with all this noise?" And you just remembered, "Huh? Oh, I'm used to it." They say, "How can you get used to it?" It's called habituation. So let me tell you what happens. What your brain does, your brain processes the information and say, "Oh, this is not a threat." So because this is not a threat, we're going to turn the volume down. Oh, thank you for the super chat, for that gift. Oh, Monica McDonald's has entered the chat. Shout out to Monica McDonald's in this live, because Monica McDonald's is the top gifter in this TikTok, and she keeps this gift thing going. I appreciate it, Monica. Thank you. All right. So now, your friend says, "What's up?" So your brain habituates. Basically, your brain says, these noises aren't a threat. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn the volume down. They're going to still be there, but you won't perceive them. And this is why you can go to sleep like a baby and wake up, and the train is rumbling and the plane is passing. It's still going on, but your brain has advanced habituation patterns that it can turn things down. That is called habituation. It's the same process when you're acting as if. At first, you're going to be persistent because you have to show your brain that acting as if is normal. It's not a threat. So after you do it a couple days or a couple weeks, your brain now says, you can relax. I got this now. This is a normal state. So that means every day you'll be doing it subconsciously, you're not even aware of it. So you don't need to persist in that state. It's already a part of you. That is what I call a state of being. So that means you have developed it so well that you are now connected with your multidimensional experiences. So now what happens is, because you're walking around every day in this state of feeling like it's done, and sometimes you don't even notice it, you are now created a highway for your subconscious to send your information, and before you know it, it's going to be delivered into your three-dimensional world, where you are going to feel, touch, experience having it. So when you hear the term manifestation is instant, now you know it truly is instant. And also what's the catalyst to that is you are multidimensional. If you don't understand or know that you are multidimensional, you can't understand or believe that manifestation is instant. I've just shown you in a simple, effective way how manifestation is instant, and why you should never worry about not getting what you want. As the only things preventing you from getting what you want is misunderstanding, lack of knowledge, and how to operate your mind and what you are. That's it. And now all of that has been revealed to you. So now you have all the tools available to you, and this can make you do anything that's the impossible. Win the lottery again. Win everything you want. Manifest whatever. Whatever it is you are aiming to do, now it's done. So why are you worrying now? All you have to do is live like you got it. Now, you know, on top of that, I just broke down the breaking news that now science has crushed the black hole paradox. That at one time they thought information would get sucked up and destroyed. Now we know nothing can be destroyed. Everything is a feedback. It's what goes around comes around in the multiverse, my friends. So, since everything goes around and comes back around, you can't destroy anything, you can only change forms. You can actually change the perception of something to fit your favor. And it will show up to fit your experience. Got it? Now you know. All right. And of course, I see all of you are talking about these books. You have them. Keep them for new members, new subscribers, new chosen ones. Find it. These are the books you definitely have to get. How to Manifest the Lottery Using Quantum Mechanics. Cheat Code to Master the Game of Life. I'll put it in the description below. Also, I've opened up my one-on-one coaching again, so I know you gotta see me advertising my coaching. Hey Mark, are you doing it? They're telling me to do it, so I'm gonna do it. Hey Mark, people need help. So put your one-on-one coaching there so they can get in and work with you one-on-one. So here's I'm doing it. I'll put it somewhere in the pinned comments. Anyway, now you know, and key point, final words. Remember, you are multidimensional. That word will unlock any blocks you have to manifest, because you will become aware of what you truly are, not who you are. Happy manifesting. See you again.